What up? It's your boy T Bear here. Reaction. Today is a WrestleMania edition of Wrestling Wednesday. I'm gonna end off with this one. I feel like it's right at the end of this one. At least get this out the way. There's others I had planned on there. I will do them either tomorrow or Friday as well too. One that definitely is the soul is tomorrow is a WrestleMania edition of Hot Take, but this sounds from the homie Raw instead of Polano. So anyway, without further ado, we want to check. As you know, this matchup could we possibly finally could this be either one of the end of the reign or added to this list right here? As you look at 10 times we thought Roman Reigns would lose his title. You know, Roman Reigns is, I'm speaking like kayfabe. Roman Reigns, as of lately, been held the title for a good amount of time as the title queen, as I think literally 4 years. I think 3 to 4 years. I think 4 years. Yeah, as well too. Yeah, 4 years. Years. And there's numerous of times we thought he was going to lose it. Now, and for a while, even when they was known him getting the streak, whether it's the 1,000-day reign or him getting close to the Hogan streak, there's times we thought he was going to lose it. But so we're going to check them 10 times, and hopefully it be the only. This won't be another. Don't be 11 time we get added as possibly. Hopefully he will possibly lose it this WrestleMania. If not, then we want to continue the countdown another time. But other than that, let's check out from Wrestling Flashback 10 times we thought Roman Reigns will lose his title. This is Red Time. See me react to a video about the current Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. You know I can't stand the characters because one, I don't rock with heels, and two, I can't stand it because many of the fans who beat the other head like he's beat this whole thing in his head and make anybody who dislike him a bad trying to reverse them as well too. Like folks, what I've been dealing with in these wrestling groups as well too. That'll be another reason why I'll be hoping he drops it and Cody wins. The Dark Cloud will finally leave. But anyway, let's get it.
1, 2, is this on?
Roman Reigns' 1,000 plus day World Championship reign has seen numerous memorable feuds and matches, and amongst the Tribal Chief's insanely long run with the belt, there have been a few occasions where fans thought he may be defeated, based on the story that was told.
Edge there! Wait a minute, shoulder down! Roman kicks it too! Roman Reigns, Riddle, caught him on KO! Skip, Riddle's gonna do it! Damn it, he's gonna do it, and Reigns kicked out at 2! The planet! Splash by Logan!
Now I'm about Logan Paul.
To win the Undisputed Championship! The biggest upset ever, and it won't happen there!
Today we'll highlight these matchups and dive deep into each feud as we look at 10 times Roman Reigns nearly lost the title. Reigns' first big feud while Universal Champion came against his cousin Jey Uso. This was where we initially saw how important a role their family's bloodline and lineage would play in this overarching story. Roman demanded to be accepted as the tribal chief and was willing to beat Jey into submission until he and Jimmy Uso acknowledged Reigns as the head of the table.
Just like when we're little kids, I'm gonna whoop your ass. This has to stay on my shoulder for our family to stay where it is.
I don't just feed your kids with this title. I feed a whole family with this title.
At Clash of the Champions 2020, Jey proved he could hang as a main event single star by taking Roman to the limit.
And then the low road.
All you had to do were to say the words, acknowledge me as the tribal chief.
Oh yeah.
Ask my brother Jey.
That part, that whole little segment right there had me hyped for Jey and Jimmy for a minute. Yeah, that little segment was lovely right there.
You so I hate you.
And then he finds knowledge him.
Why you gotta do me like that?
The return bout at Hell in a Cell was even better. It was here that the Bloodline story first began to really pick up steam.
Oh my God.
Reigns had to tend with two challengers going into WrestleMania 37 in Edge and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Roman made it 100% clear what his intentions were going into the show.
I'm gonna smash them, I'm gonna stack them, I'm gonna pin them 1, 2, 3.
Despite Reigns' confidence, WrestleMania...
Possibly, this was the rare time that he actually won clean. And then folks want to use that one rare time he won clean as, oh, He won Cleveland. Like, yeah, one very rare one time.
Is about happy endings, and what better way to close out the first WrestleMania back with the fans than to have a babyface like Daniel Bryan standing tall, with the whole crowd yesing in approval. But it was at Mania 37 we would get a taste of just how dominant this title reign was going to be. It was a fantastic contest and a stellar match.
Daniel Bryan now locking in a yes lock.
However, the outcome was the most convincing of victories for Roman, doing exactly what he set out to do. It wasn't easy building to a WrestleMania main event without fans at the shows.
I will beat him down so bad that we're going to have to put him on a Legends contract. I love this business. I don't need it. I do it because everybody needs me. You're going to break. You're going to break.
Yeah, Dow was so pissed about that. And then, and folks want to, Una reverse call that as well too, or me as well too. Another one, like he did tab or anything, not called out. Yeah, the Dark Cloud I'm still dealing with, mainly because over this whole Roman Reigns right here with wrestling. Maybe I've been like fuck wrestling fans for certain wrestling fans, man, and groups at one point. I mean, it wasn't him. It mainly wasn't him. It was the fucking dickhead fans who was on my case.
But the wrestlers made it work.
Concerto Edge on top of Daniel Bryan. Reigns pins both men to retain.
After again seeing off Daniel Bryan and Edge, this time in separate singles matches, it was time for one of Reigns' old rivals to drop back in.
Yeah.
This program with John Cena was going to show how far Roman had come since their previous feud. Cena had completely taught Reigns a new one on the mic last time out.
Because when they look at you, they see what I see. A cheap-ass, corporately created John Cena bootleg. Consider me like a drug test, Holmes. You ain't getting past me.
However, this was a much different Roman Reigns. His promos had improved greatly, and he was far better prepared to go against Cena.
It's like missionary position every single night. 20 plus years of missionary might have been good enough for you, but it wasn't good enough for Nikki Bella.
Cena's not in the ring.
We've already seen Mr. Missionary tonight. Did John Cena write that promo for you, huh? Are you gonna say the same stuff?
John's approach going into the match was also different.
It's as if Cena shows up, we cheer. Is this like Bizarro World? What's going on? If you can find somebody who makes missionary position entertaining for 2 decades, keep him in your life. It's going to be worth it.
I like how he played along with.
About how all he needed was 3 seconds to end Roman's reign. This was a simple yet effective way to hype the match. It also helped that John was immensely over on television. Fans were overjoyed to see him again, and they wanted a Cena victory at SummerSlam.
Oh my goodness! And Cena from behind! 1, 2, 3!
But as we've seen already, this incarnation of Roman Reigns was drastically different to before.
Cena and Eddie for the 17th time in his career, and Roman Reigns kicks out again!
While we got the impression on TV that this version of Cena, with the fans all behind him, would have handily beaten the 2017 Roman, there was no stopping Reigns as the tribal chief.
I did kind of thought they would have him lose it, and then bring back as well too, first to add the Cena's title reigns, multiple title reigns, but have him running back. But I guess they had some other plans.
Reigns with a spear, and just like that, Roman Reigns will retain.
Roman didn't have time to soak in the victory against Cena, since the head of the table immediately came face to face with his next challenger. A new look Brock Lesnar sought to avenge his loss to Reigns at SummerSlam.
It's crazy. It takes guy we hated for a long time, especially doing the street, come back as the hero. That was crazy right there. And the funny about it, around the time when Brock came back, the episode What If happened where Thanos was a good guy. So like 2 of the biggest villains became heroes in a single night, in a single week, yo. I remember posting that. It was crazy.
Things would be far more interesting this time round, given Roman's association with Brock's famous advocate, Paul Heyman.
Of all the championships that we can go after together, why the Universal title?
I already read the damn contract this morning with my advocate, Paul Heyman.
My tribal.
Oh yeah. Cena was Lesnar, I was a big fan of babyface hipster Lesnar, man, for real, man. Cowboy Brock, his Cowboy Brock, I was a fan of, man. Babyface version, of course.
No, I've had it with your disrespect. Had it.
The speculation on where Heyman's allegiances lied made for a compelling program. Reigns' illness at the start of 2022 sadly put a dent in the plan, but what this did do was raise the stakes for WrestleMania tenfold, since Roman being taken out of the day one event meant Lesnar was added to the WWE title match, which he ended
That sucked right there, especially for Big E, man, for real.
up winning.
For Big E, man, for real.
Wiped out the field. I've never seen a performance like that.
Thus setting up a winner-takes-all clash at Mania. Heyman ultimately turned on Brock for good at the Royal Rumble. Meaning Lesnar went into WrestleMania alone.
Oh, there it is. And this could be it. Oh, come on. Roman's arm was going to snap. And Reigns with another spear. Roman's arm is out.
Brock would get one more shot against Reigns at SummerSlam in a last man standing match, where a loss would mean Lesnar could no longer challenge for the WWE Universal title, while Roman was still champion.
Yeah, that whole thing was, this whole build-up was awesome. Yes.
This proved to be the two men's best match with one another so far. Brock went to insane lengths to try and win, but the bloodline interferences would prove too much.
Lesnar's lifted up the ring with Roman Reigns in it. Brock Lesnar just lifted the ring. Lesnar can't breathe. It's over.
Reigns' feud at the start of 2022 with Seth Rollins showed us how much Rollins and his turn on the Shield influenced Roman to become the character he became. This betrayal caused Roman to demand unquestioned loyalty from the bloodline at all times, while also being manipulative and greedy with power. The mind game Seth played into the run-up to the Royal Rumble clearly got to Reigns.
When I sent you packing with the chair to the back, you still couldn't do it on your own. You needed your famous bloodline. They're the ones who hold you up, just like me and Mox did in the Shield. The Usos are your pedestal. I created you, and I can destroy you.
You look like a clown, you sound like a clown because you're a clown.
Then you've brought more shame to your family than anybody.
Rollins also played up how Roman had never won a match between the two when a title was on the line.
Rollins with the title.
And Seth Rollins beats Roman Reigns every single time.
Finish at the Rumble
And
was
technically he
left open-ended since
did just by DQ, so he didn't lose the title.
Reigns could only keep his title due to being intentionally disqualified.
Rollins looking for the stomp. Rollins hit the stomp. Beat the champ. He's going to beat the champ. He got him. He can go. Roman Reigns is not going to break. Reigns is going to be disqualified.
Therefore allowing this feud to be revisited at a later date. When WWE announced they would be holding a major event in the United Kingdom for the first time in 30 years,
Definitely
it seemed
thought
only right that
Drew's
Drew
gonna get a
McIntyre would
ticket.
challenge for the World Championship,
I definitely
since
thought
he
that
was the
one.
company's biggest star from the UK. A Drew victory would have surely rivaled the conclusion to SummerSlam 92 at Wembley, and it certainly felt like a great deal of momentum was in his
did.
favour.
Somebody has to take that title off the part-time champions. I don't think you're representing those titles the way they deserve to be represented, and you do not deserve to be champion.
Yes.
McIntyre.
At Clash at the Castle, fans would again be reminded of how Reigns' story was here for the long haul.
The end of the reign. Claymore. Brand new champion.
Fucking solo,
It
yo.
wasn't going to stop, not even for a picture-perfect fairy tale ending. The WWE debut of Solo Sikoa was the difference on the night, as the bloodline became even stronger.
Solo hangs Drew upon the top by Reigns. Bloodline.
Following the clash, Sami Zayn's association with the bloodline became the highlight of WWE programming every week. It was during this period that the faction's storyline became can't miss. The segments with Sami were so entertaining. Meanwhile, Roman was becoming more revered as a ruthless leader.
I don't give a damn what the tribal chief say.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you're me? Do you think you're me? Do you think you're me? Do you want to be me? Do you want to be the tribal chief?
On top of being such an endearing character, Zayn having to constantly prove himself to gain the bloodline's acceptance got him over big with the audience. It got to a stage where fans didn't want to see Sami become accepted as family. They wanted to see him defeat Reigns for the belt.
I owe you one of those. You can't follow directions. Explain to me why I have to treat you like a child.
I give you opportunity after opportunity. I let you in my family, and this is what you do. This is the respect you show me.
It all came to head when Zayn was tasked with destroying his former best friend, Kevin Owens, in order to become a fully fledged Bloodline family member. The result was one of the all-time great angles in WWE history.
Yes. I love that moment.
Sami was now going to battle Reigns for the championship at the Elimination Chamber event, and best of all, it was going to take place in Zayn's hometown of Montreal.
Because I am going to be the one to take him down. Roman, you are going down.
If Roman's last title
that was
defense
so
was a prime
passionate,
opportunity
man.
to drop the belt, then this seemed just too good to be true, given the fantastic story that had already been told.
Miracles! Roman can't hit it! Sami's going to do it for the title! Hook of the leg! Reigns kicked out!
The SmackDown and subsequent pay-per-view event in Montreal were full of emotion.
Spear to Sami! And of all the damn
Thank God, at least they haven't gone like they had Drew, man, singing with Tyson Fury, but he got his little perfect ending, though he lost, man. Still.
You know, it was kind of an unhappy ending tonight. And I'd be lying if I said that doesn't affect me.
After everything that had gone down, fans were still left waiting for that happy ending. If Sami Zayn couldn't finish his story because there was a greatest tale being told, then surely it was that of Cody Rhodes. Someone who, upon returning to the WWE, made it his mission to win the WWE Championship so he could finally bring this belt to the Rhodes family. Cody gave off huge main event character vibes in the run-up to Mania. All the while, Roman had remained that seemingly unbeatable final boss. Despite this, now more than ever, fans were convinced that
and this is why I always say I feel like I started to understand more why they had him lose on 39 as well too. Like they didn't have that much interaction leading up to the matchup right here as well too. Like they have more now. Like before it was just like he was involved mostly with the Usos and everything. Not that much involved with Roman as much. So yeah.
Chief's dominance would come to an end, and it was going to happen at WrestleMania 39. Rhodes cut riveting promos during the build-up. Every segment meant something.
At WrestleMania, when I take those titles personally. It's not because I think I am somebody. It's because I want to be somebody.
There hadn't been such a big fight feel going to the main event of WrestleMania in years.
At WrestleMania, I finish.
Have you ever even competed for one of these? You didn't want to do the Stardust thing, so what happened? You ran away. Started a company and a promotion that you couldn't get over in.
Fans could picture the ending before it even happened. Only, it never did happen. At least not yet.
Crossroads! And a kick out by Reigns! Pedigree for the title! For the title! Oh my God! Solo! Spear!
This is as real as it gets. And the man I beat tonight, his dad told me that 10 years ago.
Story is unfinished, but a lot of good stories have a lot of pages.
The greatest story we talked about previously
He finished it this WrestleMania.
lied within the bloodline. Jey Uso's disdain for Reigns was observed back in 2020.
I like
and in the
how
time
I
since,
kind of like this. It goes back to Jay. That's pretty awesome. It goes back to Jay, and it goes back to Jay, and then we got Cody. Yes.
we've seen Jey continue to blossom as a character. After seeing how Jey stood up for Sami Zayn, after how unfairly Reigns had treated nearly everyone in the bloodline, it was only a matter of time before Jey turned on Roman.
What about Jay? Jay's gonna do what he always does. Fall in line. And I'm out too.
Yes. Woo! Still love that moment.
Your ass is left on the island of relevancy all alone.
At Money in the
Fucking
Bank, Jey made a
Jimmy,
massive
yo.
step towards being the
After
next
all
head of the
that.
table by becoming the first person to pin Roman since 2019.
Yes.
Believe in miracles. Cover by
Boy,
Jay.
Jay. Memphis Jay. Yes.
This was unexpected, but it set up a tribal combat match at SummerSlam 2023.
This is tribal combat now.
Do the elders know about this?
It was their ideals. when you lose, you ain't gonna be tribal chief no more, man. I don't even want to be tribal chief.
However, Jimmy's interference cost Jay the victory.
Uso splash! The reign is over! Who the hell?
Crawl past the guys who beat your ass down not too long ago, man.
No! And a spear!
Their story was ultimately going to lead to a match against each other.
I would never be able to live, Uso, if I let you and watch you become an egotistical ass like Roman Reigns.
Meanwhile, for Reigns, there was one man with unfinished business. Cody Rhodes' return match with Roman was set for WrestleMania 40, but The Rock being in his cousin's corner added a different dynamic compared to the previous year. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins stood next to Cody. Fans were once again invested in seeing Rhodes finally capture the WWE title. Rock's presence created huge buzz and made things even more interesting, but at the end of the day, it was still about Cody finishing his story, with the family ties being an even bigger factor this time around.
You need to finish your story for yourself, for your dad, for me, for every single person here.
You were only a chapter in my book. Nobody cares about your story. Nobody cares about you finishing the story.
When The Rock and Roman Reigns beat both your candy asses on night 1, and on night 2, it's bloodline rules.
All in all, it made for a fantastic build as the stage was set. Roman had proved for over 1,000 days you shouldn't bet against him, and in that time he'd shown more than once that WrestleMania doesn't always mean happy endings, but no matter the outcome, the story will finish. However, only one of wrestling's royal families will prevail. Now, if you enjoyed this video,
it is right, because unfortunately, if Cody loses, he can't have as long as The Rock's in power, as long as Roman has the title, he can't fight for the title anymore. So yeah, I mean, he's dealing with deja vu like AEW. Hopefully, he don't end up being deja vu like AEW as well too. I mean, but we'll see. I'm still ready for any outcome as well too. Who knows? But other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You ain't gonna react to this because I mean, I got this. I ain't gonna react to anything that's gonna make me try force me to be a fan of him. It's not happening as well too. That's why I didn't watch his biography as well either. Right. Other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share. And I'm gonna tell you, let's make some shit clear. This isn't against Joseph Inoue, the man himself behind it as well too. Just the character, and you know how I am with me. I'm all about the baby faces and babyface mainly, and somewhat swingers, but heels never. Other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.